There's a lot of fake beauty going on in the world. What do I mean by fake beauty? Is see, because we have to understand something. Beauty comes from within. I'm talking about beauty of a human being. Beauty is on several levels. To keep it simple, it's on an internal level. It can either come from within and then shine from without, or you can fix something from without and make it look very pretty, but there's no substance. That beauty is empty inside. A lot of people have no internal beauty, and no love in their heart, no compassion, no nothing, but they make themselves look good from the outside. And then people say, wow, you're beautiful, but they're not really beautiful. They just look nice. They're just fixed up from the outside, but there's no substance, there's no comfort coming from them. Beauty, true beauty, always comforts, always nourishes, replenishes, can even enlighten. True beauty that comes from within. You see, the beauty that comes from within makes the eyes very shiny, makes a smile very heartfelt, makes the tone of the voice very soothing, makes the face shine bright, makes the body have grace in its movement. That's where true beauty comes from. It always comes from within. But now it's like they're replacing that beauty, so they're repressing the inner beauty and bringing out, or not bringing out, fixing the outside to make it seem like someone is pretty or beautiful, with all the trends and everything. And you can see that very easily. You see very beautiful hair, very beautiful, very nice skin, blah blah blah. But when you look into their eyes, there's nothing. There's no substance. There is no comfort. There's actually fear. There's coldness. You fear those kind of people because you know they're going to hurt you, and you know the beauty that they show is like a trap. It's like a trap. You know, when you want to trap an animal, you make something look really nice, really appealing, so that they can come in and take it, like food or something. Once they come in, you catch them, and then they're in danger. Today's women, not just women, but especially women, have been fooled into thinking that to be beautiful, you just have to put on makeup, you have to go to the hair salon, you gotta get eyelashes, and you gotta try to look sexy, and the look in your eyes has to be cold and has to be whatever, like you gotta look dominant, you gotta look like you have no feelings, like you have to look like you're not needy, and then that's what makes you really beautiful and appealing. But when you're beautiful and appealing, you're going to attract people. Why would you want to attract someone who you can't take care of? Why would you want to attract someone who you can't comfort, who you can't nourish with the love that you're supposed to have when you're truly beautiful? Why would you want to do that? So now you got a lot of women super annoyed because every guy wants to talk to them, and they don't understand that it's because you're fooling men. You're making yourself look appealing. You're making yourself, god damn, these motorcycles are loud. You're making yourself look appealing, attractive, and you're going to attract. If you look attractive, you're going to attract. If you don't want to attract, don't look attractive. But now they got these people thinking, oh no, I'm not looking attractive for someone. Well, you're trying to attract yourself? Doesn't make sense. So you got a lot of schizophrenia happening. They want to look attractive to themselves. What do you mean attractive to? You want to attract yourself to yourself? Like, has nothing. It makes no sense. When you want to look attractive, it's always to attract the other. So if it annoys you to attract the other, don't look attractive. Oh no, but I can't look attractive because then they're going to talk about me. Well, it's either you look attractive and you attract people that you want to attract, or you don't attract anyone, and then you just stay in your space. See, in the 80s and even in the 90s, there was a lot of women who dressed up very normally. They didn't look ugly, but they didn't look attractive. You know what I mean? They just looked normal, decent, just regular hair, regular body type, regular clothes, talk regularly. Like there was nothing ugly about them, and there was nothing beautiful or attractive about them. Even though I personally think that being natural is the most beautiful thing. There's a type of beauty in being natural which you can't fake, you can't replicate or duplicate. But see, that's the kind of beauty that attracts people for true human relationships. Now, they fooled everyone, especially the women. I keep saying the women because yes, the women have been fooled the most by far. Because you still find a lot of guys who are still innocent, still want to find love, still want to, like I do, you know, they wear their heart on their sleeve, very transparent, always showing what we feel. Like we have no problem showing what we feel. And we got a lot of women now, whole lot of women. The vast majority of women are total opposite. And when they look attractive, it's to attract someone who has money. It's never to attract someone for a true relationship. Okay, you're gonna attract someone who has money, and then what? Okay, you're gonna pay your bills. You're gonna buy what you want, but then what? How will you nourish your soul? How will you nourish your heart? You won't. So these women end up even more frustrated because they're oblivious to this need that they have. Most of them are oblivious to it. And they just think that the materialistic ways of the world are what they need. And then when they have all that material that they need, they're not fulfilled. And then of course they don't dare to admit that they were wrong. So what do? They keep living a lie that yeah, I'm happy, I'm actually happy, even though she doesn't really feel happy. Can't even cry tears of happiness, tears of love, certainly not. Life is not fulfilled. It's only fulfilled on a materialistic level. And if life is fulfilled on a materialistic level, then that's all you're worth. Your life is worth materials. It's not worth life. If your life is not worth life itself, you're as good as dead. So you got a lot of women like that. And yeah, they're being fooled. You don't need any man. You don't need to fall in love. Like, what are you talking about? You know, you fall in love, you're a fool. A guy is just gonna play you. All guys are not to be trusted. All this nonsense, so that you don't fulfill your womanly destiny, which is having a partner, having children, having a family. That's what fulfills any woman. Any woman that is awake to her heart, that is what fulfills her the most. And every woman should be awake to her heart, and every man should be awake to his heart too. It's not just woman. And you have all these women very confused, following the trends which they think have no agenda, but they do. And then they wonder why no relationship seems to work. It's really funny. Yeah. So it's just, very, very unfortunate situation. Very unfortunate. Because it's not helping them, it's not helping men, it's not helping anybody, it's not helping children. No one. So what is happening at the end? The destruction of civilization. That's what's happening. If you want to destroy civilization, just destroy women. If you destroy women, men are not going to find a partner. Women are not going to find a partner. But even men who are ready to find a partner, who are willing to have a partner, will not be able to. And even when they do, and they get to have children, the woman will always feel like she's being used, like she's being tricked into being submissive or something. This is another fear they have, the fear of being submissive. And then they just freak out, and then they just want to be single, and then they just want to hang around with their girls and smoke and drink and whatever, or fool around or whatever. But then when she wants to have children, she can't have children anymore, and now she's gonna live her life either by being honest to herself, regretting her messed up decisions, or she's gonna continue living a lie. Most of them, a lot of them, choose to live a lie because it's far less, it's easier. But if you ask me, they're both very difficult. At least, even if living a lie is easier, it is best to admit your mistake, to make peace with yourself, to make peace with your bad decisions, and to be an example to other women, younger women and younger girls, to not fall into the same trap. You have to, in order to correct a mistake, it's good to admit with yourself that you made a mistake. But if you really want to contribute to the correction or to the solution, then be an example to others and talk about your past mistakes and tell others to not repeat the same mistakes. Then you will have some measure of peace in your life. But if you continue lying to yourself, oh no, I'm good, I'm fine, I'm happy, but you always need your dose of alcohol and smoking and doping yourself up and jumping from relationship to relationship meaninglessly, trying to forget your misery, it will only make you more and more and more miserable. And you're not helping yourself, and you're not helping anyone else, and you're a virus to humanity, and a disgrace. No one should be living like that. If you know you made a mistake, you should correct yourself and be an example so that others don't fall in the same trap, in the same problem. So you see, all of this because the inner beauty has been repressed, inner beauty has been shamed. You see, these people, they always talk about, we can't shame, we can't body shame. But what about soul shaming? What about heart shaming? You talk about body shaming. You shouldn't shame someone who's fat. Okay. But why do you shame someone who loves? Why do you shame someone whose heart is open to love? You see, it's very hypocritical. You're all over defending body shaming, but you're always there to shame someone for how they feel, for being in love, for wanting to be submissive to their lover, to their partner. Now you're shaming. No, if you're against shaming, you're against shaming. It has nothing to do with the body or anything. You have to be against shaming overall, period. You see, these people are schizophrenic. The system has made them schizophrenic. They say they're against something and then they do exactly that same thing. They're psychopathic. They're sociopaths. And that's the problem that we're living in today. And all of this is because the inner beauty has been replaced with the outer beauty, the fake beauty.